What's up guys, Christopher Walker back again. I've got a really cool subject today. It's actually bentonite clay we're going to talk about. I've recently talked about a couple things related to either detoxify the intestines or detoxify your body in general. The liver, obviously if you have a very healthy liver, the liver can detoxify a lot of things just naturally. But most people don't have a healthy liver, so it can help to add certain things to it. And the bentonite clay is really actually pretty cool. So did a little digging on some of the background of this clay, and it's actually been shown to be really good for pulling heavy metals out of the body, and that's pretty useful because a lot of us live our lives where maybe you're kind of starting to become more aware of true health and what's required in terms of correcting micronutrient deficiencies, getting rid of all the heavy metals that are in your body, lowering your stress, eating correctly to really fuel your metabolism, that sort of thing, and your hormones. But a lot of us we haven't realized that for many years. Sometimes, you might be watching this video, you're in your 50s and 60s, and you're just now starting to realize this stuff. The average person has quite a few heavy metals in their body, and that's because they're very common in a lot of processed packaged food. Even down to the fact that the dentist used to use, I don't think they do it as much anymore, but for a very long time dentists would have mercury in the fillings they were putting in our mouths. So there's just a lot of metals, and when you get, and especially when there's like iron fortified foods and the government mandates that people put heavy metals like that into food, there's lead in all sorts of stuff, there's even lead in water. So heavy metals can be a very real issue, and that's why something like bentonite clay is actually really helpful for pulling these heavy metals and getting them out of the body. And bentonite clay is, you might be wondering what it is. It's actually ash from volcanoes. The largest source of it's in Fort Benton, Wyoming, and there's a bunch of volcanoes there, and that's where a lot of people get bentonite clay that they can use for this specific reason. So it helps to really draw the toxins out, and it also contains quite a few nutrients, including the minerals calcium, magnesium, silica, sodium, copper, iron, and potassium. So when you consume this into your body, you're not only allowing the body to pull out certain toxins, certain heavy metals that are in there, but you're also supplying your body with these key nutrients. So one of the coolest things actually is that it'll also produce an electrical charge when it comes into contact with liquid. So if you say you consume some bentonite clay and you drink something, the ions actually end up having a charge, and it does something similar to what people call grounding, where you're touching or earthing, where you're touching your feet, like bare feet, onto the earth. You can facilitate that sort of a charge in its natural state in the body. So that's pretty cool, and that's what helps to pull and attract the heavy metals to it, which is pretty badass because heavy metals typically carry a positive charge, whereas bentonite clay has a negative charge. So the binding of the charges, actually the binding of the clay to the metals is really cool, and then it helps, like, you pass it out of your body, and you get rid of those metals. So hopefully that was a helpful tip for you right now. I thought that was really cool. I don't know about you, but I thought it's pretty dope. So hopefully you learned something from it. Just give it a thumbs up if you like this video, share it with a friend who needs to know or would like to know information like this, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because I've got so much more content coming out for you to teach you exactly the truth about health related topics and what you can really do to empower your own life and your own health. So thanks for watching. Click on some other videos, watch some other stuff, and I'll see you around.